And with AI definitely taking over, it's going to not only take away a lot of jobs, but definitely become the next in line for this. You see exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at even with tomatoes. This is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but hey family, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing something that's not new, but something to definitely be aware of. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You guys check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. And with AI definitely taking over, it's going to not only take away a lot of jobs, but definitely become the next in line for this. So here's something to touch on as the world is fastly moving towards everything to be digital, I guess. Everything is operated through technology, even what possibly law enforcement. So your car is no longer a sanctuary, y'all. It's a surveillance tool. This is a opinionated article. So we're actually going to just jump right into what they're talking about. So it's the Ford Motor Company. It's just one of the many automakers advancing technology that weaponize cars for mass surveillance. So the freedom-loving company is currently pursuing a patent for technology that would allow vehicles to monitor the speed of nearby cars, capture images, and transmit data to law enforcement agencies. This would effectively turn vehicles into mobile surveillance units, sharing detailed information with both police and insurance companies. A Ford spokesperson said the patent is intended to be used by law enforcement only. At least that's what they say. At least that's what they say. But we know that cyber attacks happen all the time, even when they try to say it wasn't a cyber attack, depending on the situation. We know hackers hack systems all the time. So this is why something like this is not good. I want my traditional regular car, okay? I don't want an old fancy car where they can press a button and it shut down. If my car going to shut down, it's going to shut down because something's wrong with the engine or transmission or something else. Not because someone pressed a button and boom, we're off. So Ford's initiative is part of a broader trend among car manufacturers, where vehicles are increasingly used to spy on drivers and harvest data. In today's world, a smartphone can produce up to 3 gigabytes of data per hour, but recently manufactured cars can churn out up to 25 gigabytes per hour. And the cars of the future will generate even more. So this is the testing era. This is the trial era here. So these vehicles now gather biometric data such as voice, iris, retina, and fingerprint recognition. In 2022, Hyundai, which is also on the recall list often, so Hyundai patent eye scanning technology to replace car keys. We're going to click on that on the end. So this data isn't just stored locally, but listen to this. Much of it is uploaded to the cloud, a system that has proven time and again to be incredibly vulnerable. So Toyota recently announced that a significant amount of customers' information was stolen and posted on a popular hacking site, such as the dark web. And why is this not good? But hey, listen. The U.S. government is also eager to join the effort. As 2023 came to a close, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration initiated the process of mandating anti-drunk driving technology in all new vehicles, with plans to release its final regulation before the year end. The initiative, rooted in the bipartisan infrastructure law of 2021, largely flew under the radar when the legislation was first introduced. So it's something that they're actually bringing back up. I I can see the pros in it, but I can also see the cons in it, right? Keep the police on the street. Somebody driving drunk, boom, there you go. Catch them, do what you gotta do, and keep it the old and fashioned way. But here, so much can go wrong. What if the person ain't driving drunk? What if there's a malfunction in that car? So if implemented, the technology could remotely stop vehicles in high-risk situations. What if it's not actually a high-risk situation? Like when drivers flee from law enforcement. Proponents claim it would save lives by preventing deadly high-speed chases. Organizations like Mothers Against Drunk Driving MAD viewing it as a vital tool in the fight against drunk driving. Its member envisions a world where such tragedies no longer exist. Imagine a world without drunk driving. It sounds idle, but at what cost? A world where all drivers, not just the intoxicated, must sacrifice their privacy and anonymity. Is that the price really worth paying? So there's sacrifices with this, guys. Y'all gotta let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, I see the pros in it. But yet, like they said, what are you sacrificing? Though we use a phone and our data, is possibly being breached anyhow, depending on what you're looking up, depending on what information, you have in your phone. But they're saying the amount of gigabytes of information that's stored in a car versus a phone is so much more. It's taken on from your eye to your fingerprint to your anatomy to just everything. Remember, if you do have children, right? So if you are a family person in general, and you in a house full of family, pulling up from work, pulling up from the store, pulling up from anywhere, sitting in your car for that extra 5 to 10 minutes, it's such a joy. But now to know that you're being just watched in general from your car, it's supposed to be the place of peace when nobody else is in there. Man, what is this world coming to? We haven't spoken on them, what is it, 15, 30-minute cities? 15-minute cities lately? This sounds like a part of that. This definitely sounds like something that will be in those 15-minute cities. And we talk about this is more so of that whole control tactic. Everything that we touch, use, place that we step in, it will have to be some sort of, controlling from everything that we look at, everything that we feel, everything that we taste, everything that we see. Y'all, man. A lot more people have to see the bigger picture. What's the comments on this, if I can read them? Someone said the governments. Come on. What is y'all doing? They don't want me to read the comments, y'all. Because I'm curious. I am so curious. Someone said, wait, so no more getting passed. Ads. Wait, so no more getting passed by cars on a right going 90? Are reckless drivers going to start having to pay higher insurance rates? And will I have to spend less time in standstill traffic while paramedics clear the freeway? Insane. Freeways of insanely pointless wrecks. Could it be? Will those infamous tailgaters also get charged more on their premiums? Good Lord, I hope so. I'm sold on this idea. Reading this makes me feel like I'm watching every Yahoo that's ever made me feel unsafe on the road get pulled over all at once, and by 5 cops each. I wonder if I can get one of these systems on my used car. Yes, please. If they can pass you on the right going 90, it would mean you're not driving correctly. The sign says, stay right except to pass. To pass, you're going that fast means no one was near you, so you had no reason to be in the left lane. By staying in the right lane, except to pass will reduce the number of tailgaters, since most do it because they want to pass you. If they want to pass you, they'll be in the left lane. You shouldn't be so quick to give up your rights or freedom. They who can give up essentially liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Do you really want everything you do and say to be recorded by your car and transmitted to whatever companies paid for access? That we go. Yes. Link your phone to the car for some safe hands-free calling, and your car downloads everyone you have called and all your text messages. That's just the bare minimum. It does for that function to work. With your phone connected, they can take anything on it. They take all that information, GPS data everywhere you drive, record everything you say, and take your picture, then upload it to the server and send it to all the companies that paid for it. Then because they don't want the expense to secure that data, it will be hacked. How do you prevent drunk driving? Well, my car shut off while I'm driving on icy roads and start to slide. Thank you. Thank you. The point I was making earlier. What if the person is not drunk driving? What if there's another situation? And to avoid that situation, especially like an accident, you'll have to turn a certain way. Like, for instance, I was going across Clinton Avenue in Newark, New Jersey, on my way to my mother's house one day. This PSG driver was not paying attention, at least going maybe about 40 through a red light. The way I swerved, I think Keon was about 4 months at the time. The way I swerved almost onto the sidewalk to avoid it, would my car had shut off and my child would have been hurt due to this guy not paying attention? My car, if I had one of those vehicles, my car would have shut off right there because I swerved to avoid an accident. No, I'm not drunk. I wasn't drunk. But yet, the car would have shut off. Ain't that about a blunt? How exactly do you make it smart enough to know the difference without it costing thousands of dollars? Listen, y'all. This is why systemic collapse is preferably to saving this place. Definitely preferable. It won't be fun, but it's definitely preferable. Spyware on wheels. I wouldn't buy anything newer than 2017, 2018. They should put more cameras on the side of the road on the highway. I know that much. People zigzag and speed on the highway constantly. They need to be ticketed by mail, and that's that. Looks like a big business, and tinting car windows will be booming. All right, so that little 15 minutes of peace in the car before you head in is no longer 15 minutes of peace in the car, unless you just don't care. It is what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna leave this video right here where it's at. If you are new here, you did enjoy today's report, all you have to do is subscribe. If you've been here before, of course, thank you so much for coming back. Until next time, y'all, this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Peace out.